Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, this one is for the social media managers out there, and we're going to talk all about the 3 different softwares that you need to efficiently run your business. Okay, so as social media managers, we're constantly on our phone, on our computer, really trying to pump out the best content for our clients. And there are so many different apps and softwares that we can use to efficiently do our jobs, but there are certain things that you're gonna need to help run your business as well. Without further ado, let's dive into the 3 softwares that you absolutely need to have. Number 1, you need a CRM tool, and CRM just stands for Customer Relationship Management. And this is just a fancy way of saying you need some kind of tool to keep track of your customers and everything that goes on between them. So rather than customers, sometimes we call them clients. Personally, my favorite is HoneyBook, but there are so many different CRM tools out there, from Salesforce, HubSpot. Most entrepreneurs will use something like a Dubsado, HoneyBook, 17 Hats. It depends on how robust your needs are, but traditionally what I like to look for in a CRM tool is, number 1, a place where I can easily send contracts, invoices, or any other proposals, brochures, any professional type of documents that I need to get to my clients, have them signed, have them pay. And again, that's why I really like HoneyBook, because it's an all-in-one tool. I can have all of that set up on templates and workflows and so many other different things. Listen, I have a whole other video coming out just about HoneyBook, but it's also a place that I can use to communicate with clients. So there's like some kind of internal portal for them to access. They can see their files. I can send questionnaires. Basically, it's just a fancy way of saying, here's all the stuff that we do together, anything important we need to access, and I can also see where they are in my sales pipeline. Have we had a discovery call? Have they completed the new client questionnaire? Are they making payments on time? Is it time to offboard them and complete the project? It's just a way to see where your customers are at in your funnel, in your system, and to make sure you're staying on top of all of the things that you need to efficiently serve them. P.S. If you head to the link below, I actually have a 50% off code for you to try HoneyBook. The number 2 software you're gonna need is some form of a content system. And for me, I actually have a few different apps and softwares that I like to use for this. You could find one that's all inclusive, or you could kind of combine some together to get a system that works for you. So for instance, I use a combination of Airtable and Later to manage content for my clients and for myself. I use Airtable as a system to house content, to get content approved, to build out pieces of content. And the reason why I like Airtable, it is very similar to a Google Sheets, but it has a lot more functionalities. I think it's a lot prettier, it's a lot easier to work with, and it's the best way for me to have a client-facing tool. This is the only thing my clients will see, so that they can go in and approve and look at their content, give me any feedback necessary before it gets posted. And it's just a great content housing system, a content database. And then in combination with that, I use a tool like Later to then go and schedule that content. My clients never see this, but I like to use Later internally for myself and my team to, again, schedule that content, pull reporting, making sure that we have everything we need to get content out for our clients. I never give them access to this because that's the last thing they need. Everything that they're gonna see is inside of Airtable. But essentially, you need some kind of system to not only be able to see the content you're gonna be posting and to get that content posted. I know there are some other softwares out there like a Content Cal. Canva is now doing this where it's an all-in-one inclusive system. But for me and my needs and for my clients' needs, this is kind of what works best. And number 3, you need a way to create the content. Obviously, if you guys have been following me, if you know who I am the Canva queen. It is definitely by far my favorite way to create content for my clients, because it is pretty much an all-inclusive software. There are so many ways to create graphics, to edit images. They even have some, a little bit of video editing. It literally can do anything and everything. And for my clients, for vast majority of my clients, this is where I create every single piece of content. Now, when we get into more of that video content, I do sometimes like to use InShot on my phone to edit some videos. And if I need something a little bit more complex for like an IGTV or a YouTube video, I'll use something like Veed.io. But traditionally speaking, everything pretty much can be done inside of Canva. There are so many different apps out there. And, while I've had formal training in like the Adobe suite of products, yes, they are very, very robust, but for social media managers, it's not always efficient. So just start to determine exactly which content creation software that you want to use. I know there's all kinds of ones that you can access on your phone, on your computer, whatever that looks like for you. Just have a way to then go out and create that content for your clients. So if you want to use the exact same software that I use, I'm going to link it here below for you so that you guys can really tap into my exact system. And if you're a social media manager, you guys can head on over to the Creative Content Lab. It is just $29 a month. This is a membership that I have tailored specifically for social media managers to really help you grow your business through creative content and really provide that high-level service to your clients, whether you just want to be a freelancer, a social media manager, all the way through an agency owner. And lastly, make sure you don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next week.